Winston Anglin was a Jamaican international football player. Nicknamed 20 Bug, he played for local sides Wadada FC, Waterhouse FC, and Village United FC. He was one of the island's most consistent, but sharp-tempered midfielders of the 1980s. He also played 83 times for the Reggae Boys and scored 1 goal in Jamaica's 2-0 victory over Trinidad and Tobago in the final of the Shell Caribbean Cup in 1991. Also, he scored twice in a World Cup qualifier against Puerto Rico in 1988. However, his career as a national team player ended in 1995 after he was given an 18-month sentence in the U.S. for cocaine trafficking. Anglin was held at New York's JFK International Airport with 103 gallons of the drug in his stomach. He returned to Jamaica shortly after being released on parole and continued to play club football, doing so well that his supporters waged numerous calls for his return to the national team. But his drug conviction and several battles with match officials forced national coaches to ignore his claims for a recall. Unfortunately, like other former Reggae Boys stars Stephen Malcolm and Peter Cargill, Anglin was killed in a road accident near Discovery Bay. He died in St. Anne's Bay Hospital after the car he was traveling in overturned on a rural and unlit highway on Jamaica's north coast, hit a rock and landed upside down. He was returning home after watching Jamaica's World Cup qualifier against Panama at the National Stadium in Kingston. According to police reports, he died from severe trauma to the head and body. The report was as follows. Car crash kills 5. Published Monday, September 6, 2004. Roy Sanford and Devin Evans, Gleaner reporters. Winston Anglin and 4 other men were killed in a car crash on the Queens Highway in Discovery Bay, St. Anne, yesterday morning. The police said the other victims were St. James residents, Donald Findley's son, 36, of West Green, Montego Bay, Keith Roy Gentles, 42, of Mount Salem, Montego Bay, Alan Dexter, 36, of Paradise District, and O'Neill Eccleston, 36, of White House. They were heading home after watching Jamaica's Football World Cup qualifying match against Panama at the National Stadium in Kingston. The Constabulary Communication Network said that about 12:30, Mr. Eccleston was driving a Nissan Maxima motor car heading for Montego Bay, with the other 4 men as passengers. On reaching a section of the Discovery Bay to Braco main road, the car got out of control. It ran into a ditch, flipped over and landed on its top on a large rock. Accident scene. Anglin was flung from the vehicle and was taken to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, 26 miles away, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. The others were pronounced dead at the accident scene by Dr. Frey Pinkel. The bodies were removed to a mortuary in Brownstown. The car wreck was taken to Discovery Bay, where many friends and family members of the victims went to look at it. Lindell Lawrence, owner of Auto Towing and Repossession Ltd., to whose premises the car was taken, said, "It seems as if these guys were celebrities because people have been coming from all over to look at the car, and I saw several of them crying." All 5 men played for the Hanover Masters Football Club, and some are known to have played for several teams, including Wadada and Saba United. Sad day. It is a very sad day for the football community across Jamaica, said George Evans, first vice president of the Jamaica Football Federation and president of the St. James Football Association. "I think it is going to touch people who don't even know them." When the Gleaner visited the homes of the men yesterday, some family members were too distraught to speak. Others shared their memories of their loved ones. A tearful Viola Davies, Findlayson's mother, said, "He was everything to me, and now I feel down." Veronica Gentles, sister-in-law of Keith Gentles, said that she spoke to him by phone on Saturday morning. "He said he was coming to look for me. When I heard he was dead this morning, I could not stop crying."
She described Gentles as a good youth who always kept an eye out for his friends and family. "We are going to miss him dearly," she said, teary-eyed. Adina Dauman, 64, Anglin's mother, said she never believed that her son was dead until another of her sons told her the tragic news. "Somebody told me Tweenie dead, but I never believed that," she said. "Then another son of mine came to tell me, and it was then I said, Tweenie dead, him gone. And then I started crying." Take a look at all the international games that Winston Anglin was involved in. Take a look at his relatively short career.